One thing I'm struck by now in horror films is so many of them have female protagonists. And I mean, it goes back to like Hitchcock and stuff. They always put women in peril. But why do you think it is that we like to see women get absolutely, terrified in these movies? I mean, it seems like when done well, it's about like female empowerment, but when done poorly, it just looks misogynistic. But why do you think it is that women are like at the forefront now in horror films? Just kind of curious.
I mean, I think also women being the heroes is like, kind of a... I think women themselves like to watch that.
Yeah.
The
got
girl
that sort of
kind of stand strong and
well, it's interesting too when you look at the demographics of who watches horror. I mean, there's a lot of women actually are the fans of horror, which is interesting. When talking about your question, because the women usually are those characters. One's in distress, and what is it about women that like to see other women in distress? I guess there is a sense of empowerment.
So I was kind of curious about that because it really is now. You've got in this film and there's been so many others in the last few years where it's it used to be like there was like the chick in the movie, and now it's like now the guy is there to be like sort of like the
right.
I want to see a movie where a girl's the killer. Is there?
Why don't you write one and do it?
I know. I want to be the killer next time.
So what exactly drew each of you to this project? What was it about the story and your particular role that really captured you?
I think for both of us, just talking about it, when we just reading the script, I was home by myself. Ironically enough, it was nighttime and perfect scenario. I was scared. I read till page like 30 and had to put it down because I was so freaked out. And then ended up finishing it the next day. And I just like the fact that Kelly, as a character, kind of grew up throughout the film. At the beginning, she's like this.
I read it in the first 35 pages. It made me scared. I mean, I don't really get scared. I grew up on horror too, and I didn't really get scared when I